What if everything you believed about eating less was completely wrong? What if the reason your cravings never stop, the reason you finish a meal and want more 30 minutes later, has nothing to do with discipline? There is one nutrient, one single element in your food, and most women over 40 are getting less than half of what they need. When you get enough of it, everything shifts. Your appetite fades. Your energy comes back. Your body starts changing shape without extreme diets, without going to bed unsatisfied. And here is the best part. Getting enough of it is so much easier than you think. No suffering, no restriction, just a few smart swaps. And your whole day feels different. It all comes down to one thing: protein. The most misunderstood, most underestimated, most powerful tool you have right now. By the end, you will know exactly how much your body really needs and how simple it can be to finally feel amazing again. Let's begin. Here is something nobody told you. After 40, your body changes the way it uses protein, dramatically. The same portion of chicken, the same scoop of yogurt, the same handful of nuts. Your body now absorbs less from all of it. Scientists call it anabolic resistance. Your body literally becomes harder to feed. This means the amount of protein that kept you firm and strong at 30, not even close to enough anymore. And this is where it gets serious. Most nutrition guidelines were written for 25-year-olds. The recommended daily amount, the number on every label, in every app, was never designed for a woman over 40. So right now, today, chances are you are eating what you believe is enough, and your body is starving for more. This is not about eating huge amounts of food, not about protein shakes or bodybuilding diets. This is about understanding one fact that changes everything. When your body doesn't receive enough protein, something sneaky starts happening. You start losing the very thing that keeps you looking toned and feeling strong. Slowly, quietly, year after year. And the less of it you have, the fewer calories your body uses throughout the day, which means even careful eating stops giving you results. You do everything right, and nothing changes. This is why so many women after 40 feel like their body has turned against them. It hasn't. It is simply not getting the one ingredient it needs the most. And here is what makes this so exciting. This is not permanent. This is not damage. Your body is incredibly good at rebuilding the moment you start giving it the right amount of protein. Women who made this one change, just increasing their protein, reported feeling different within the first week. More satisfied after meals, more energy in the afternoon, and over the following months, their entire shape began to shift. So the real question is, how much protein does your body actually need right now? Because the answer is going to surprise you. And it is much simpler than you think. Most women over 40 eat around 40 to 50 grams of protein per day. That is what feels normal. A little chicken at dinner, maybe some yogurt in the morning. And it seems like enough. It is nowhere near enough. The latest research says women over 40 need between 80 and 120 grams of protein every single day. That is double, sometimes triple, what most women are currently getting. Now, before you panic, this is not about eating mountains of meat. 100 grams of protein sounds like a lot until you see what it actually looks like on a plate. A palm-sized piece of salmon, that is about 30 grams, 2 eggs for breakfast, 14 grams. A cup of Greek yogurt, 20 grams, a handful of almonds, 6 grams, a cup of lentils with dinner, 18 grams. Add that up. That is already 88 grams. From normal food, from meals you would actually enjoy eating. The trick is not eating more. The trick is rethinking what is already on your plate. Right now, most of your meals are probably built around carbohydrates. Rice, pasta, bread, potatoes, with a little protein on the side. All you need to do is flip that. Make protein the star of every plate, and let everything else be the side dish. One simple rule that makes this effortless: every time you eat, ask yourself, where is my protein? Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. Every single time. When you do this, something remarkable happens. You stop thinking about calories. You stop counting points. You stop feeling guilty about food, because protein does the work for you. It fills you up. It keeps you satisfied for hours. And your body uses it to rebuild and strengthen itself around the clock. This one shift, just putting protein first, is the single most effective change a woman over 40 can make. No complicated formulas, no expensive programs, just one question at every meal: where is my protein? And wait until you hear what happens to your cravings when you get this right. You know that feeling. It is 3 in the afternoon. You had lunch 2 hours ago. And suddenly all you can think about is chocolate, or chips, or bread, anything. You blame yourself. You think it is a willpower problem, a discipline problem, a you problem. It is not. That craving, that relentless pull toward sugar and snacks, is your body screaming for protein. When your meals don't contain enough protein, your body never gets the satisfaction it is looking for. So it keeps asking, and asking, and asking. You can eat a giant plate of pasta, a huge bowl of rice, an entire bag of crackers, and 30 minutes later, you want more. Because none of it gave your body what it was actually requesting. Now imagine something different. You eat a meal with 30 grams of protein, grilled chicken with roasted peppers, a salmon salad, even just eggs with avocado toast, and suddenly, silence. No cravings. No afternoon collapse, just calm, steady satisfaction for hours. Scientists tested this in a fascinating study. 2 groups of women ate the exact same number of calories per day. Identical. The only difference? One group ate 30% of their calories from protein. The other group ate the standard amount. The high-protein group reported feeling full all day. Their snacking dropped by over 50%, and they described food cravings as almost gone. Same calories. Completely different experience. Here is why this matters so much after 40. As your body changes, it becomes even more sensitive to this effect. Meals without enough protein leave you emptier, faster, which means more snacking, more sugar, more frustration. But flip it around, and it works like a superpower. Protein at breakfast alone can cut your total daily snacking in half. Just one meal done right and your entire day shifts. And the best part? You are not eating less. You are not going without anything. You are simply choosing foods that finally make your body say, I am satisfied, I have what I need. So what are the absolute best sources of protein to make this happen? You are about to see a list that will change the way you shop forever. Not all protein is created equal. Some sources give you 30 grams in a single serving. Others barely give you 5. Some keep you full for 4 hours. Others are forgotten in 30 minutes. So let's rank them. The absolute best protein sources for women over 40, from good to incredible, starting at the top. Wild-caught fish, especially sardines, mackerel, and trout. Not only are they packed with protein, about 25 grams per serving, they also contain omega-3 fats that support your joints, your skin, and your mood. This is protein that does double duty. Next, eggs. The most underrated protein on the planet. 6 grams per egg, 2 eggs for breakfast, and you are already building a protein-rich day. Plus, they contain choline, a nutrient most women over 40 are severely lacking. Then comes cottage cheese and ricotta. Most people walk right past them in the grocery store. Big mistake. 1 cup of cottage cheese, 28 grams of protein. That rivals a chicken breast, and it is ready in 0 seconds. Now, the plant world. Edamame is a revelation. 1 cup gives you 17 grams of protein. Toss it with sea salt and sesame, and it becomes the most addictive snack you have ever had. Black beans, chickpeas, and lentils are powerhouses too. Between 15 and 18 grams per cup. The key, combine them with a grain. Rice and beans together create a complete protein that your body uses just as efficiently as meat. Tempeh is another one most women have never tried. Fermented soybeans pressed into a firm block, 20 grams per serving. Nutty, hearty, and incredibly satisfying. Slice it, grill it, add it to any bowl. And don't overlook peanut butter and other nut butters, 8 grams per 2 tablespoons. Spread it on apple slices and you have a snack that keeps you going for hours. Now here is the golden rule. You don't need to pick one source and stick with it. Variety is the real secret. Different proteins, different meals, different days. Your body loves diversity. But there is one more factor that changes everything. And it has nothing to do with what you eat. It is when you eat it. Most women eat almost no protein at breakfast. A coffee, a piece of toast, maybe a banana on a good day, then a little more at lunch, and then a big protein-heavy dinner. Sound familiar? Here is the problem. Your body can only use a certain amount of protein at one time. Around 25 to 35 grams per meal. That is the window. Anything beyond that in a single sitting? Your body cannot use it as effectively, so that giant chicken breast at dinner, half of its protein potential is wasted. Your body needed it earlier in the day, and it never came. Researchers discovered something remarkable. When women spread their protein evenly across 3 meals, 30 grams at breakfast, 30 at lunch, 30 at dinner, their bodies used up to 25% more of it compared to women who loaded everything into one evening meal. Same total protein, dramatically different results, just from changing the timing. And it all starts with one meal, the one most women get completely wrong: breakfast. The most neglected meal of the day, and also the most powerful one. When you eat 30 grams of protein before 10 in the morning, your body gets a running start. Your energy stays stable all morning. Your concentration sharpens, and your cravings for sugar and carbs in the afternoon, they practically disappear. So what does 30 grams of protein at breakfast actually look like? 2 scrambled eggs with feta and a side of smoked trout. Done. A bowl of overnight oats made with Greek yogurt and topped with almond butter. Done. Even last night's leftover chicken tossed into a morning wrap with fresh greens. Done. It takes 5 to 10 minutes, and it changes your entire day. Now here is the secret that makes this sustainable. Prepare your protein in advance. Cook a batch of eggs on Sunday. Keep pre-cooked chicken in the refrigerator. Have Greek yogurt ready to go. When protein is already there waiting for you, choosing it becomes effortless. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, each one carrying its share. That is the rhythm your body has been waiting for. But there is a debate raging right now about protein that confuses almost everyone. Plant versus animal. Which one actually wins? This is the question that starts arguments at dinner tables everywhere. Is animal protein better? Is plant protein better? Should you go completely plant-based? Should you avoid meat altogether? The answer, finally, clearly backed by science, is neither. Both win, but in completely different ways. Animal protein, fish, eggs, poultry, dairy, is what scientists call complete protein. It contains all 9 amino acids your body needs in the exact proportions your body uses them. It is absorbed quickly and efficiently. Gram for gram, animal protein delivers more to your body with less food on the plate. That is its advantage. 20 grams from a piece of chicken reaches your body faster and more completely than 20 grams from rice and beans. But, and this is a big but, that does not mean plant protein is second class. Not even close. Plant protein brings something animal protein cannot: fiber, antioxidants, phytonutrients, thousands of beneficial compounds that support every part of your health. Women who eat more plant protein have lower inflammation, better heart health, and stronger immunity. The trick is combining them: rice and beans, hummus and whole grain pita, quinoa with nuts. When you pair 2 plant sources together, they fill in each other's gaps and create a complete protein profile. So here is what the science actually says. The healthiest women over 40 eat both. They don't choose a side. They eat fish twice a week, eggs several mornings, Greek yogurt as a snack, and then lentils, chickpeas, black beans, edamame, and nuts throughout the rest of their meals. This combination, animal and plant together across the week, delivers more nutrition, more variety, and more satisfaction than either one alone. Stop choosing sides. Start combining. Your plate should look like a celebration of everything, not a restriction of anything. And now that you know what to eat and when to eat it, there are 5 mistakes that can silently undo all of this progress. And almost every woman over 40 is making at least 3 of them. You are eating more protein now. You are putting it first at every meal. You are doing everything right. And yet, something still feels off. Your results are slower than expected. Your body isn't changing the way it should. There is a reason. And it is probably one of these 5 mistakes. Almost every woman over 40 makes at least 3 of them without even knowing it. Mistake number 1, trusting protein packaging. Protein bars, protein cookies, protein chips. The word protein is printed on everything now, but flip that package over. Most protein bars contain more sugar than a candy bar, more additives than a frozen dinner. And the protein itself? Often the cheapest, lowest quality form available. A protein bar with 20 grams of protein and 30 grams of sugar is not a health food. It is a dessert wearing a costume. Mistake number 2, replacing meals with shakes. Protein shakes have their place. But when a shake becomes your breakfast every single day, you are missing something crucial: chewing. Your body registers fullness differently when you chew real food. Liquid meals pass through faster and leave you hungry sooner. Real food, eggs, fish, chicken, keeps you satisfied twice as long. Mistake number 3, choosing low-fat everything. Low-fat yogurt, low-fat cheese, low-fat cottage cheese. It sounds smart. But when manufacturers remove fat, they almost always add sugar to make it taste good. And fat is what helps your body absorb protein properly. Full-fat Greek yogurt keeps you fuller longer and gives your body exactly what it needs. Stop fearing fat. It is your partner, not your enemy. Mistake number 4, eating the same protein every single day. Chicken breast Monday, chicken breast Tuesday, chicken breast forever. Your body craves variety, different amino acid profiles, different nutrients, different benefits. Rotate between fish, eggs, legumes, dairy, poultry. Each one brings something unique. Then life gets busy and protein disappears from your plate for a week. Your body cannot build on inconsistency. It needs a steady daily supply, not perfection, just presence. Some protein at every meal every day, even on busy days, even on tired days. Fix these 5 mistakes, and the protein you are already eating starts working twice as hard for you. And now, let us talk about what protein actually does to transform your shape from the inside out. This is the part that will make you fall in love with it. Every year after 35, your body quietly loses a small percentage of the tissue that gives you shape. The firmness in your arms, the definition in your legs, the posture that makes you look strong and confident. It fades, slowly, invisibly, unless you do something about it. And the number one thing your body needs to reverse this? Protein. Without enough protein, your body cannot rebuild what it loses. It is like trying to renovate a house with no building materials. The intention is there, the blueprint is there, but nothing gets built. This is why so many women over 40 feel softer even when the number on the scale hasn't changed. Their shape is shifting, not because they gained weight, but because their body lost its internal architecture. Here is the exciting part. When you combine consistent protein, spread across your day, with even a small amount of activity, your body wakes up. It starts rebuilding. It starts reshaping. And it happens faster than you would believe. A study followed 2 groups of women over 40 for 16 weeks. Both groups added 30 minutes of walking and light activity 3 times a week. But only one group increased their protein to 100 grams per day. The group with higher protein? They lost more inches around their waist. Their posture improved visibly. Their arms and legs looked more defined. And they reported feeling 10 years younger. The other group, same activity, less protein, saw almost no visible change. Protein was the difference. Not more exercise, not harder workouts, just more protein, consistently, every single day. And you don't need a gym, a daily walk, a few minutes of stretching, carrying your groceries, playing with your kids or grandkids. Any activity that asks your body to be strong, combined with the right protein, becomes a transformation tool. Your body is not working against you. It is waiting for the right materials. Give it protein. Give it a reason to rebuild, and watch what happens. Now, let's bring everything together. A complete 7-day plan that shows you exactly what to eat from Monday to Sunday. No guessing, no confusion. Just a clear, delicious blueprint. 7 days, 21 meals, every single one designed to keep you full, energized, and getting stronger. Each day hits between 90 and 100 grams of protein, spread across every meal, not loaded at dinner. And nothing takes more than 15 minutes. Monday. Smoked salmon toast with cream cheese and capers for breakfast. Greek salad with grilled chicken and feta for lunch. Cottage cheese with sliced peaches as a snack. Baked cod with sweet potato and broccoli for dinner. 104 grams. Tuesday. A veggie frittata with bell peppers and goat cheese in the morning. A lentil soup with halloumi for lunch. Almonds and a hard-boiled egg for a snack. Chicken thighs roasted with chickpeas and rosemary for dinner. 98 grams. Wednesday. Overnight oats with Greek yogurt and almond butter for breakfast. A shrimp and mango salad with cilantro lime dressing for lunch. Turkey slices rolled around cucumber for a snack. Turkey meatballs with zucchini noodles and pesto for dinner. 95 grams. Thursday. 2 poached eggs on avocado toast for breakfast. A tuna nikoi salad with green beans and olives for lunch. Edamame with sea salt for a snack. Grilled trout with quinoa and roasted asparagus for dinner. 97 grams. Friday. Scrambled eggs with spinach and feta for breakfast. A black bean and quinoa bowl with corn and fresh cilantro for lunch. A cup of Greek yogurt with walnuts for a snack. Grilled salmon tacos with cabbage slaw and lime for dinner. 101 grams. Saturday. Ricotta pancakes topped with fresh berries for breakfast. A big chicken Caesar wrap with parmesan for lunch. Peanut butter on apple slices for a snack. A Mediterranean mezzi dinner. Hummus, grilled halloumi, stuffed grape leaves, and warm pita. 96 grams. Sunday. A smoked trout and cream cheese omelet for breakfast. Leftover chicken turned into a gorgeous curry with coconut milk and chickpeas for lunch. Cottage cheese with honey and sunflower seeds for a snack. A golden roast chicken with roasted root vegetables and a big fresh salad for dinner. 102 grams. 7 days. Not a single one felt like a diet. Not a single meal left you without something delicious. And every single day, your body received exactly what it needed. Print this plan. Start Monday. And by next Sunday, you will already feel the difference. 20 minutes ago, you pressed play on this film. And now you know something that most women will spend years never figuring out. You know why your body changed. You know what it has been asking for. And you know exactly how to give it what it needs. Starting tomorrow. This is not about perfection. Not about counting every gram for the rest of your life. It is about one shift. One decision that ripples through everything. Your energy, your cravings, your confidence, the way your clothes fit, the way you feel when you catch your reflection. You are not starting over. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. With the right knowledge at the right time. Your body has been waiting for this. And now, it is your turn. If this film helped you, share it with someone who needs to hear this. Subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss what comes next.